What's going on, guys? In this video, we're going to talk about what analysts think CCIV stock could possibly be worth in the next 5 years. And if you are an investor in CCIV, this is definitely a video that you will want to watch and will give you confidence holding through the hard times in your CCIV position. Now, I am not a financial advisor, but I do have about 12% of my portfolio in shares alone and about another $500 in options. So I do have a position in this. I want to be upfront with that, but I'm not a financial advisor, so come to your own conclusions and ultimately do your own research. You are the only one that is responsible if you make money or if you lose money. This is mostly a time game and a game of patience. But with that being said, hit that like button for more videos like this, and if you appreciate the analysis and content that I did provide to you guys. Now, we're going to do this by looking over this article because they pretty much break it down exactly how I would in a brief, summed up couple paragraphs. So we are going to take a look at this, and we're not going to read the first couple paragraphs because they just go on to say what Lucid Motors is and the deal they have with CCIV and how they're going public. But this does say their best-in-class technology rivals Tesla's, and their battery tech especially is impressive. Some of their models boast a 500-mile plus range. Not a single model has a range less than 400 plus miles. Their most premium model, the Lucid Air Dream's 1080 horsepower. What they're doing is impressive. It says taking over where others left off. Tesla has been the mothership of the EV industry for a while. In fact, we've been bullish on Tesla for so long that we scored or reduced 2,000 plus gains on the stock, but sometimes even great things come to an end. Now, I don't necessarily think Tesla is coming to an end or anything like that. I think they will probably dominate as the number one player in the EV sector. I pretty much know for a fact they will, just because they have such a big lead. But as far as a percentage return on your investment, I think personally CCIV will give you a much better percentage return on your investment, and we will go over that later into the video. But it does go on to say, but this is no longer true. Lucid Motors is up 35% over the past month, and Tesla is down 3% over that same stretch of time. Why is this? Because it's becoming more clear that Lucid Motors is going to provide stiff competition for Tesla, especially in the premium luxury channel where Tesla stands to lose a lot of market share. We think Lucid can step in and dominate. And then this part just goes in to say what the differences are, why Lucid is so much better than Tesla as far as the actual product, or as far as they say, right? We don't have the product to compare to Tesla, but from what we know, it says Tesla's canceled its Model S Plaid Plus, its 500 plus mile range version, and the only version capable of rivaling Lucid Motors Air Dream Edition in terms of range. This is a big win for Lucid. Their Air Dream stands alone as the best performance EV in the market. Meanwhile, Tesla released their Model S Plaid and there was no mic drop moments. It was all according to plan, which is great news for other companies but not Tesla, because this means they may be maxing out its underlying tech, and that certainly isn't good. That would mean Tesla's max point is below Lucid's current max point. Then again, I don't really agree with that. I think there's always room to improve on every single aspect. Lucid can improve as well as Tesla can improve. So I definitely don't believe in everything this article says, but from this point on, I pretty much agree with everything they say. It says, take a road trip with CCIV stock. It looks like Lucid will be the winner of the luxury EV race, at least for the next few years. That means CCIV stock will continue to outperform Tesla stock because Tesla, with a 590 billion market capitalization, is priced to dominate the EV market for the foreseeable future. If they don't, the stock will fall. Meanwhile, Lucid Motors, with a 40 billion market capitalization, is priced for some market share gains in the EV market, and if those EV gains are as large as we expect they could be, CCIV stock will power higher. A game plan for the next 12 months: sell Tesla stock into strength, buy CCIV stock on weakness. Over the next 3 to 5 years, Lucid stocks will meaningfully outperform Tesla's from current levels. This is where will Lucid Motors be in 5 years? What you guys came to this video for. It says, in 5 years, here's where we see Lucid Motors within the broad context of the EV industry. For one, they'll be standing alone as the de facto brand of luxury EVs above Tesla, Audi, and Porsche. They will be in a class of their own in terms of brand and technology. They'll also have stores in all high-class malls like Tesla does today. Those stores will be busier than Tesla stores on a regular basis. They'll be nicer and fancier too. Lucid Motors will be selling hundreds of thousands of cars a year at super high price points with extremely favorable margins. We're talking a 20 billion plus revenue company by 2026 with 20% plus gross margins. For all intents and purposes, Lucid Motors will be in 5 years where Tesla was around 2019, or 2020. And by the end of 2020, Tesla was worth $650 billion. So we are going to convert this as far as the market cap of CCIV currently today and what that would be worth as far as your share or your value per share at a $650 billion market cap. Let's just read this last little paragraph. It says, bottom line on CCIV stock, we're watching CCIV stock outperform Tesla now, but what we're really looking at is Lucid's impending superiority in the EV industry in the more distant future. Tesla canceling its competing model and it's bowing out of the luxury car race. Tesla just made Lucid's job easier. If you're also watching the EV stock battle with us, want to keep on, yeah, okay, they just go to sell their products. But let's do this conversion into if Lucid's market cap was $650 billion, how much would each share be worth? And it is simple. So we're just going to do a rough valuation because it's kind of tricky to get the actual market cap of a SPAC since there's a lot that goes involved with that. But it's anywhere between $35 and $40 billion. I do think it's more along the $35 billion end. So we're just going to do 650 divided by 35, and that equals 18.57. So that is saying in the next 5 years, you should get 18.57x your current share value. That would be a gain of 1,800% on your investment, or 1,857% on your investment, which is not bad at all. But then if we times this number by the current share price, which is about $25, we'll just say $25, I believe it's 38 cents, that comes out to $471 a share, guys. So if you owned, say, $50,000 worth of Lucid today. Let's see exactly what that would be. 50,000 divided by 25.38, 1,970 shares times, let's just, for simple math sakes, 470, that comes out to almost $1 million, $925,000. So ultimately, I want to get my position size up to $50,000 within the next year or two. If not, however long that takes, I am perfectly fine with that. There will be plenty of gains when it does come to CCIV stock. But let's take, for an example, my current position in CCIV stock, and we will actually load that up real quick so you guys know exactly what we're working with. Hopefully it doesn't take forever to load. We'll go to CCIV. I do have options in this as well, but I'm just calculating the shares here, and I do have 161 shares, so we'll do that. I spent, well, I'm up $359.85. It's currently worth $4,086, but we'll just go with the total shares that I do have times, for easy math, $470. That'd be $75,670. I definitely would not complain with that over the next 5 years. I don't think anybody could complain with that over the next 5 years. So if you guys want to tweak these numbers to your liking, and you can go conservative with it, and I would just say a 10x, that's pretty conservative relative to the EV industry growth and the brand that Lucid is going to create and is creating for itself. And one of the big things I want to point out as well, and a big reason why I'm invested in Lucid Motors, it's not like Tesla, where everybody knows who Tesla is, what they do, and what they sell, and what products they are, right? Nobody really knows what Lucid is. If you walk down the street, you're probably not going to find one person that knows what Lucid is. But once you start to get that word of mouth and people start to see these vehicles, that's really when you're going to see the growth kick in. And then it's going to be up to Lucid Motors and their investors, right? Saudi Arabia, Wealth Fund, and all these other guys that have the ability to scale and develop more factories to actually scale their products and meet demand, because I think there might be a problem of scalability here. Now, they did make their factory in the next in like 9 months, I believe, 9 to 12 months. So it was very fast, and if they can make more factories once the demand does pick up, then I think you're even going to look at a higher than 18.5x gain in the next 5 years, but that is yet to be known. But long story short, once more people know about the brand, more people will buy the vehicles, ultimately making your investment worth more money. That is the bottom line here, and that is what I'm trying to portray to you guys in this video. Like I said, it's not financial advice. Do whatever you want to do, but that is why I'm holding my CCIV shares. That's going to wrap up this video. Make sure to check out the links down below in the description to get up to $70 in your choice of free stock using the link for public. No need to even link a bank account or deposit a single dollar. And if you did this right now, you would have your free stock in 3 minutes time, no matter what time it is. If it's 2 in the morning or if it is pre-market hours. It doesn't matter what time it is, but get your free stock if you have not already, as well as check out the link for Webull. Deposit $100, get 4 free stocks, each of them potentially worth up to $2,400. So that is also free money if you have the $100 to put up, as well as I do have a link for the buy and sell alerts, and you also join a great community. So check those links out. I will see you guys later. Until next time, peace out.